Hello and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for the sign of Libra for the month of February. We're going to take a look at you, the other side, the overall universal energies from my intuitive energy deck. And we're going to look at whatever comes through, love, career, finance, whatever we can find, any information that will help you in your life. So this is for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Libra. And I'm going to start off. I hope you guys are doing well, by the way, staying safe and taking care of your health. But we want to go ahead and move into this because the messages coming through for you, Libra, are very intense. And I know they're going to coordinate with the cards that I am pulling out for you. But we do have the card of Global Awakening. And I feel like you just recently got this card of Global Awakening. Global Awakening in my intuitive energy deck is talking about understanding the interconnection that we have across the entire world, from one end to the other, but equally understanding the interconnection from the mind, the body, and the soul, and how we communicate with our own self. I feel like this is a heightened sense of awareness in you about what's going on in the outside world. Like, oh, this is what it is, you know, and I'm not saying it's positive or negative. It's more like a sense of awareness with you. But equally with it, I feel there's this energy of misplaced anger, misplaced blame, but the truth is being discovered in the month of February, where something may have been shared with you that was said or done that was manipulated to where you could see it in a different way. And that might be exactly what it took for you to see the awareness of universal energies, telepathic communications. But we're going to take a look at it. We're going to start off with your end of it. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. So some of this may be applicable to your life, a portion of it, and it may not be part of your life, but it could very well be somebody that you know. So this end of it is going to be you, Libra. And then we'll move into the other side. Now we have you standing really strong. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. And in this traditional tarot deck, the Queen of Swords does represent the sign of Libra. So it could be you, it could be somebody that you're dealing with, like we said. We also have the Page of Swords, which would represent a Gemini. It can represent a Gemini individual. But both of these are saying a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you're dealing with somebody who's very much of the mind. No matter what their zodiac sign is, if it's you, you might be in that creative mode, doing a lot of research online, trying to figure out, how do I rise up into my queen self? King or queen, this is male or female, it doesn't matter. But there's more of the right side of the brain on the feminine sides of the cards. That's all there is. And we have it on both, no matter who we are. So this is a point in time. Some of you are getting ready to establish contracts. And this could be for a divorce for some of you, but I don't find that for most of you it is. It's like a one. I'm seeing a reconciliation with somebody where there is an age gap between the two of you. Now, this doesn't have to be an age gap. It could be major differences, but I really feel for a lot of you, this is more of a family energy where there's a sense of awareness, awakening in that family dynamic, in your friendship, in your unity, whatever this unit is. That could be your own work, wherever you work. But there is some type of a truth coming out. Now, for some of you, you have a message coming in that legal documentation is on its way to you. This could be important documentation that's going to rise you up or backwards. We're going to take a look at what this is. But the Page of Wands is a message coming into you, and this would be via email. This may be through text. For some of you, I feel this is a person that you're dealing with. It could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, but I feel this energy of truth being exposed. Somebody actually sees something and it's on your end, but let's take a look at the other side and see how we can grow on that. They're very clear and distinct in this message. So whoever this is meant for is for a specific reason, right? It's like this might be the word, one word in this, or one sentence in what I'm going to talk about in the next, 10 minutes might be the one thing that triggers you into your own spiritual transformation. We have the death card, and this is about the old is ending. This is about who you were in the past came to a sense of awareness, all right? This has everything to do with this card. This universal energy that's going around and kind of encircling you. I feel like you're really going to pull down some major stuff from the ethers above. This is creativity. This is expansion. This is coming up with an idea that some of you, it may be you're going to put it in a contract and actually put it out to the world. Taking a baby step at a time. You've got a brand new beginning here, Libra. This is absolute, for some of you, a brand new beginning. Now, there is a small portion of you that this could very well be a divorce, a severing of ties. But with the global awareness, that still fits into it in a more of a negative capacity. But for most of you, this is like, oh my gosh, it's actually really beautiful energy. It's a little queasy in the tummy, a little fearful, when we get afraid to make a step, when we get afraid to make a change, right, Libra? That adrenaline rush is going to come in. If you haven't been feeling it, you are going to feel it. It's good. Now, for a little bit more detail, we have the Emperor card. Now, my detail cards, I do not read in reverse. This is a person who is very stubborn, very stuck. This may be, if it's an entity, a government entity, a very large corporation who's been around for a really long time. You may be ending a relationship with one organization and actually getting an offer. This is putting your resume out, okay? Putting in your application to a place that you found online. And that place is very well established. And this is a new beginning coming in for you. So that you see, this is very positive. This is more about letting go of the old. And when we do, it's like, oh my gosh, you just feel like you weigh 25 pounds less. You feel like your hair is a different color. The earth is a different color. The colors outside, the flowers, the 4K now becomes 8K. It's like, wow. When we get that coating of illusion, of I feel this was a form of manipulation, and most definitely you may be ending a relationship with somebody who may have been a little bit, in the past, deceptive. You have the Page of Wands again. This is all about you did it. You took the energy, the effort, you got up and you got off the couch. You took your idea, whatever it was, and you presented it to an organization, and you are going to get a contract that is going to lead you to a brand new, unbelievably beautiful career. And this may be in the law area itself. Now, some of you may be dealing with a person who could be a Scorpio. We have that energy of Scorpio here. Scorpio is about transformation. And I feel if some of you in this group, now I personally, like in December, I felt like I went through a transformation where it was like a metamorphosis, like a werewolf just contorting. It was like everything about me, my body hurt in different areas. It was just like the weirdest feeling ever. And that was right after I found that weird item in my house, right? And I was on that wild goose chase. And if you didn't see that, it's on my blog, on my website. This is a complete transformation of whoever you were dealing with. And it is, for some of you, it is absolutely, they don't want to be in this situation. They don't want to be in this contract with you. But for a lot of you, this is actually moving into a better place. Even though you're letting go of whatever this is, you've got something brand new getting ready to come in, where you're going to rise up and really embrace this Queen of Swords energy. Now, the Queen of Swords is a person who's been through a lot in life. This is a person who has been betrayed, lied to, cheated, everything you can think of, and they have overcome it by the power of the mind, by the way that they think, the way that they feel, because the mind controls the body. So they have a very good understanding of how the body, mind, and soul work together. Very, very beautiful. And if you're on the verge of that and you need help, that's what I do. You can click the link up there. I wanted to do one of those here little videos, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm there for. Subscribe to my channel, my email, and you'll be included in the videos, which will be posted here. You know, I host them on YouTube. Now you have the Hermit card. And the Hermit card came out in reverse, but this is a person who has great wisdom, and that does follow the sign of Libra. That does follow the air energy. Whoever you were dealing with is a very wise individual, but I feel for a lot of you, that's you. You have this inner wisdom that has been tucked away inside of you, and you're getting ready to see it because of the awareness. So the awareness is going to rotate this right upright. Remember, we go in circles. Everything we do in life is like this. Okay, so where there's an up, there's a down. Where there's a down, there's always an up. Roller coaster, infinity. Everything is a complete circle. So for every positive, there's a negative, and this is going to turn into a positive. Now, you may feel it toward the latter part of February, but I feel for most of you, it's going to be rolling into March. So the end of February, as you are cleansing and clearing and, you know, working with me to get that crud out of your cracks, right? You're going to rise up into a very, very beautiful place within you. Now, when it comes to a relationship where you're dealing with a person in your life, this is somebody you're actually with or you're meant to be with. Some of you may be looking at a divorce. Honestly, you might be. Whether it's coming from them or whether it's coming from you, I feel that the initial steps have already been taken place. So it's not out of the blue. But through this separation of this person that you love, again, it could be any of those zodiac signs. I'm also feeling Taurus is in here, Pisces is in this reading, and Capricorn is in this reading. Their energy is coming through here, whether it's the sun, moon, rising, you, or the other person. But this is a beautiful ending. The reason it's a beautiful ending is the inner wisdom. It goes upright for you. You're going to gain so much clarity once you let go of this person. Let me pull a couple cards before I do this because I want to see who this person is. I know I don't normally do this. I'm doing a little different, Libra, but you're a little different, right? We have the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new opportunity coming into you that is not only going to be able for you to do it in the authentic you. This is about being truthful and honest about what you really like, what you want to do in life, and being able to love it. This is a new romance. Some of you are leaving this person for a new romantic life. But for a lot of you, this is a transformation of your relationship where you're going to transform what was, any of the ich, and really turn it upright into something brand new. A new love within your old love. It's very lovely. It really is. Now, let me pull one card for the married. We're going to take a look at singles. We've got the honeymoon card, and the honeymoon card is all about travel. This is about the two of you. It doesn't matter if you travel away to 2 blocks up the street to a little hotel over there, or if you actually are able to go to another location. Some of you are separated because of everything that's going on. People in different areas for jobs and all kinds of things, is taking place. But for most of you, this is actually the two of you getting on that boat and moving forward in a very calm, emotional body of water, where you're going to reunite your love and move calmly into a brand new love. It's very, very beautiful. Now, for you singles, let's take a look at you singles. I'm going to start with your card, and we're going to pull the cards that go with it. So we have the card of make the effort. And absolutely, Libra, make the effort. And when we become awake and we see the 4K color turn into an 8K, and it was black and white before, dull gray and dreary, clouded skies are now beautiful. That's when we want to make the effort. That's when we put in all the energy and effort in the way we look, and the way we feel about ourselves. It doesn't matter if you meet them on virtual, there's still a real person on the other end of that screen. And who you're talking to is the real person. So if there's any doubt of feeling a lack, of feeling like nobody's going to love me, that's not true. Make the effort. Look your best. Feel your best. You got to feel it inside. What we feel inside of us, in our mind, in our physical body, and in our spiritual body, that's what other people pick up on. So this feeling of lack of abandonment, I do believe, is getting ready to, it's just going to leave. Look, you got the Page of Cups and you have the overall energy of the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new love that you're going to meet by taking the effort, by taking this little Page of Wands and putting yourself out there, joining an organization that you meet together on virtual. And that's absolutely awesome, because just like I see you on screen, you see me on screen. We can communicate and talk. You're going to find a brand new love. And I feel it is after Valentine's Day. So I feel it's more around the 3rd, 4th week of the month for this group of you. And some of you, it may roll into all the way into the end of March. So Libras, you have an incredibly unbelievable month ahead of you in February, where a sense of heightened, all your senses are going to be heightened, but it's that inner wisdom is getting ready to just whoo. So I hope you guys have an amazing month. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and much love.